Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to be drawing another character from the very popular anime Demon Slayer. I see her all over my Instagram feed. I don't know about you guys, but with my art account, like every post I see is legit her. I don't know if it's just like a trend really, or like just recently. I don't know. I've not watched the anime like I said before, unfortunately. I need to start watching it. But I don't know how to pronounce the name like usual. I should have watched like a video before I started this video. But I'm just gonna kind of guess it. I think Nezuko, something like that. But this is the one we're going to be drawing. Not the full body, of course, but since I'm not very good at drawing like a face looking at the camera directly, I'm gonna have her turning a little bit at the angle. So yeah, I didn't want to make this intro too long. Let's just get started on the drawing and see how it goes. But yeah, I already drew the main character, so if you want to check that out, I might leave like a link in the description. But yeah, let's start with the face. So right here, we're just gonna draw a very short line, and it's not straight, of course. We're gonna curve it a little bit. I noticed that her face is pretty small, actually. If that kind of makes any sense. Like, I noticed like shapes, of course, and like lengths, sizes, all that stuff, and hers is pretty small. But yeah, you're just gonna draw the forehead right here, and then it curves out a little bit. This is her cheek, and this is the side of her ear, which will be covered by hair. Now I don't know what this is, but I know that it's made, or it's there because to stop her from like harming people, I'm pretty sure, like biting them or whatever. Again, forgive me, I don't know anything about the anime. But I mean, I have seen like a lot of Instagram posts, and you know, basically I kind of get the idea of what this is for. So yeah, basically you're just going to draw like you can start with like a rectangle, but the edges will be kind of rounded. And then you just draw a few lines in between. I don't think you have to get like super specific unless you want to. And luckily we're not going to see her mouth in this drawing, so if you're pretty bad at that, then that's definitely a plus. You don't have to really draw it. So from here I'm trying to figure out where I should bring out the side of her face over here. Actually there is something that's holding this in place. I almost forgot. So just draw something like this, as if you're drawing like it wrapped around it, which it is, and then draw like a line right here, indicating like a crease. And now let's just start lightly sketching in her eyes, which are fairly large. I'm not going to be too specific with this right now. I'm just going to sketch it in. But let's draw the irises, which is just like a long oval-ish circle. And her nose is just a dot, so pretty easy. And sorry about the horrible angle. And then for this eye, we're just going to draw it like this. Now, since she is looking this way, obviously the angle makes it look like this one's a little bit smaller, kind of, but it's not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much about it for the face, as in like getting it all in place. Let me make sure this is even. Okay, so now her eyebrows are going to be right here, which are kind of arched up like this. Not anything too specific, pretty simple. And now the hair. So what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to draw these little pokey looking things all around her head. These are like, you know, indicating where the hair is going to fall out. But basically it's going to go around the whole entire head. Just something like this. Except for right here, it does kind of come out, and that'll be where her hair pieces come out. As you can see, I'm struggling with my words today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but right here we're going to draw where this comes down. It meets a little bow, little tie. And again, nothing too fancy, just a little bow like that. And now I'm going to come over here and gonna start trying to draw in the hair. It's gonna be very hard. Her hair looks very complicated, so just prepare for that. This is also my first time drawing her, so I definitely don't have it perfected yet. Gonna make a lot of mistakes as it goes. So let me kind of get the basics of her hair in, and I'll be back to explain what I did. Because if I do it on camera as it's happening, it's gonna take a while. So yeah, give me one moment. Okay, so I kind of do have some of the strands drawn out, and it looks kind of sloppy. I'll probably shade this on later in the video, but one thing I guess I can recommend as a tip for this part, it kind of does look like octopus tentacles, just my opinion. It could be just the photo, I don't know. I seriously have not watched the anime or read the manga. But yeah, you can do it kind of like tentacles, like Squid Girl. Pretty sure I did a drawing video of her before. Or you could even do it like this, kind of like ribbons. And then this is kind of like off topic, I guess, but what you can do, and I'm pretty sure some of you know this trick, you can just draw like a curvy line, and you're gonna come down and give every edge a straight line, kind of, except you do kind of curve it. Basically just do that. And then from there you just go something like this, and you connect them. As you get closer to the edge, you do bring it in a little bit, like it gets thinner. And yeah, so you can kind of do that. I mean, if that helps anyone, I don't know if it will, but to each their own. Like, you can just do it however you want to be honest. Okay, so for right now I'm just going to stop with this side, even though we're not finished with it. Sometimes I go off track and do other things. So I will come back to that, but let's go and kind of finish this side. Okay, so the same thing over here. She does have fairly wavy / curly hair. And again, it kind of does look like tentacles. Although I do like the, I don't know if these are like brown highlights or something, I don't know. Like the very bottom of her hair is like lighter. She looks really cool. Okay, so yeah, the hair is going to take way too long on camera. I'm going to have to go ahead and pause it and come back. Hopefully this looks a little bit better when I come back, so I'll be back and tell you what I did. If you need to pause this, feel free. But I'll be right back. Okay, so I mostly did finish the hair. The rest of it I'll just do later and I'll shade it. It'll look a lot better, but right now it looks kind of sloppy. The only other thing I can tell you is there's another little bow right here. I don't know if it's just like one on each side or if there's more, but from the photo, that is all I see right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish the face, like the eyes. So right here at the very top, you're gonna give it a little circle. That's the highlight or the glare. And I can't see all the detail in her eyes, so I think her pupil kind of looks something like that. It's like a circle, but it's unfinished, if that makes any sense. You probably can't see very well from the quality of the camera, but yeah, it's just like a circle that, like I said, it's not finished. So at the end, you don't connect it really. You can do it however you want to, but I usually like to make it look mostly like the original, with a little bit of my art style. And after you do that, you can pretty much just shade it in. And I am going to give her some little blushies. Okay, and now from here, since I'm not going to do the full body, I will do a little bit of her like neck and shoulders probably, but I don't have enough room and time to do the full body. Like usual though, if you do want to see a full body of her, for whatever reason, just let me know, and I can definitely do that on a different video. Same with the other character that I did, the main character. But yeah, she is wearing a kimono, I'm pretty sure. That's what it looks like right here. So you're just going to come down almost like you're drawing a robe, and let's see, so right here, it's going to come out. And then you will see a little bit of her shoulder over here. And her kimono is very unique. I do like the design on it. I also see a lot of Instagram posts with this as well. And I don't know if this is like a jacket of some sort that she's wearing on top of it, but it also does give that, I don't know, she has like a very unique character design. But right here, she does have these lines. I don't know if it's just detail or if it has some sort of texture to it. But I'm just going to draw a bunch of lines everywhere. And it's not on these though, pretty sure. It's just right here. Honestly, that is pretty much it. I'm gonna touch a few things up and then come back and tell you what I did and what you should probably do to like finish up the drawing. Other than that, that's really all I wanted to do, just the upper body. And I'm gonna sketch this in real quickly though, the thing that's holding it in place. And this part kind of is hard to see, but looks like checkers, kind of a checkered pattern right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be right back and finish up this drawing for the most part. Okay, so I do have most of the drawing finished. Right now I'm just kind of shading everything in. And at the beginning, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really like how it was turning out. I was kind of scared that it was an epic fail. But after I touched a few things up, it's not all that bad, in my opinion. You can always make a drawing come back. So might have a weird start to it, kind of feel like it's going to not look so great, but all it needs is a little bit more pizzazz, in my opinion. Because yeah, it doesn't look that bad. And this is my first attempt at drawing her as well. But that is pretty much about it for this video. If you want another one, like I said, of like a full body of her, then please let me know in the comments down below. I am always available for, requests. So if you guys want me to draw a certain character, then please do that also in the comments below. And yeah, I might do some more characters from Demon Slayer once I have them figured out, because I just knew about these two because of how popular they were. So yeah. Oh, also, while I'm finishing the shading of this, I do want to tell you that, again, I do have a Patreon for sure. You can be a patron of mine for as low as $2 a month. I know that you guys probably, hear that often, like people wanting to get support on their art or whatever they're doing through Patreon or something, kind of does get old hearing it, but I do understand that everyone is on a budget. That is kind of how I work off commission. So I know that you guys have probably heard like artists on Instagram take commission or do commissions. I don't really do that per se, not only because I don't know how, but because I know that they can be kind of pricey, not trying to target any certain artist, because art, doing it is not very easy and it takes a lot of time. So I understand why they price it pretty high, but for me, I just don't really do that. I go through Patreon. All you have to do is make an account if you don't have one. And again, you can donate $2 a month, $5 a month, and you pretty much get the same things you would as if you were to, pay an artist to draw something for you. But it is monthly, so I guess that does add up. I guess that's the only other thing, but, anyone that donates more than $2 a month gets, I'm pretty sure, something drawn for them. I kind of forgot the descriptions of my own tiers, but yeah. I just wanted to throw that in there as well. And of course, I do have an Instagram. Please check that out as well. I am always posting. I'm always active. And the username to that will be in the description. Also, I'll mention it here as well. It's called Impractical Artist. And that does bring the video to an end. I also kind of gave her hair some more details by adding a few strands. But there is my tutorial on how to draw Nezuko, or however you pronounce her name. I still don't know how. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and a comment, and if you are brand new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm always looking for requests, so please leave a comment of what you'd like me to draw in the next video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll be back with another video here shortly. Hopefully I'll try to do them more often. Hopefully at least once a week. Sometimes I don't get the time to do that even. But again, thank you for watching.